My name is Sebastian Cervar, or Cervar as I pronounce it here. I was born in Labin, Croatia, and I've been CrossFitting for about 5 years now. So when I was 19, I went to work on the cruise ships, and did that for about 2 years. Went back home. The guy that was with me on the cruise ships invited me to come to the States about maybe 5, 6, 7 years later. I came. I ended up moving to Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Met my wife. 3 years later, we moved up to Winston-Salem, and I walked into a Peak Fitness to start my membership that my mother-in-law gave to me. And about the third time I stepped in there, the guy that was running a place, he said, "I want you to work for me." 3 years after that, I opened up my training studio. 3 years later, I partnered up with Justin and Josh, and now we've been here for 4 years almost. My family, I love my family. I have a beautiful wife, Lori, and 3 awesome kids. Eli, 2, Nora Jane, 4, and Luca, 8 years old. Luca is the only one that works out. He comes here and does CrossFit Kids with me, and also I coach a soccer team, have been doing that for the last 3 years. We have a great time with that. Nora Jane does ballet at Wake Forest, so she's starting. But it's really, it's really awesome at the end of a long, hard day to come home and to feel loved and to what I like about CrossFit Amplitude, everything. I have, before this I had a smaller studio. This is my life calling. Through my life I went through some turbulent times, and fitness came along as opportunity to me, for me to do what I really love and change people's lives. And I really take a huge responsibility and huge ownership and tremendous amount of satisfaction to see people progress, to see people put their blood, sweat, and tears into it and become better. It trickles down to everything else they do. So it's just so empowering for everybody. Me personally, I take a great satisfaction of people getting better. My dream car, I don't necessarily have one in particular, but it would be something older, maybe like from 60s, like a cool sports car from the 60s would probably work. I do not watch a lot of TV because I am, usually when I get home I pass out. But I do anything like Discovery Channel, National Geographic, anything like that works for me. I am considering I have 3 little kids at home, I would call myself about 90% paleo guy. Dessert, funny, because my boy said 1 ice cream, 1 cheesecake, and I'm right there. Either ice cream and cheesecake, I cannot control myself. Hobbies or sports, I just like being at home with my kids, doing anything with them, hopefully something outdoors. Hobbies, I don't really have any time for hobbies right now. Favorite kind of beer, I am definitely a wine drinker, but when I do drink beer, a good stout or a good stout is good. One of the things that I would put as a challenge out there for the whole gym would be Olympic weightlifting. If there's a way if we can find embracing it, we do have a weightlifting class on Saturdays. There's usually 1 or 2, usual suspects, and I still love doing it and giving my knowledge to them. And I think it's I think maybe a misconception that we're gonna maybe bulk you up in here if you try to do some Olympic weightlifting. And it's really we're just trying to break down the movements of Olympic weightlifting, simplify it for you, because we just don't have enough time in a class to do so. And a skill of weightlifting is really high, and it would help you so much in your workouts, in how you feel, in your confidence, your competence, everything. So I think that would be my challenge for everybody out there. Let's see if we can embrace Olympic weightlifting a little bit more and give it its due respect.